Plymouth police played a role in helping the feds arrest and charge a Plymouth man accused of setting fires to 2 Minneapolis mosques. Jackie Little was scheduled to make his first court appearance on Monday. He was arrested over the weekend in Mankato. The arson cases happened recently at mosques in South Minneapolis. An affidavit filed in U.S. District Court shows that Plymouth officers recognized Little from surveillance footage as he was a suspect from a prior arson case. Little was also suspected of vandalizing Congresswoman Ilhan Omar's Minneapolis office. According to the affidavit, the suspect's mother stated that Little has had a fascination with fire from a young age. Court records show Little battled mental illness and was previously ordered for civil commitment. A woman-owned manufacturing business broke ground on its new headquarters in Brooklyn Park this week.
We are just super excited to continue the legacy of this company. We were founded in 1937, and we will finally be able to have a state-of-the-art facility here.
Minneapolis Glass is moving from a multi-building setup in Plymouth to a larger facility near Highway 610 and 169. Company president and owner Jennifer Lang said that despite growth, the operation has many close family ties.
My father took over the company in the late 60s, and I've been with the company 27 years, and so now my brother and I are running the company.
With a larger building and new equipment, the company expects to increase its capacity by more than 50%. Hennepin Technical College will expand its popular robotics program next fall. As reporter Rusty Ray found out, it's about helping students find their place in a growing field in the Twin Cities.
Just make sure you got that labeled too.
Brad Thorpe says he gets to teach his students a little bit about everything every day.
Which one's the holding circuit?
As a Hennepin Tech instructor in automation, robotics, engineering technology, Thorpe is helping students of all ages find their way in helping build, program, and maintain robots.
Machines go down, companies can't make anything. And so really it's the lifeblood of those manufacturing companies and those packaging companies is if we can't keep those machines running, literally we can't make anything. And so the employees have really high value.
It helped me a lot.
First-year student Abdullah Ali came to the program looking for that kind of career.
When I started, I did not know what am I going to do. And then now I'm actually interested on the robots and electricity side of it.
Force the bits on. Right?
Thorpe said the students learn all aspects of how the machines work before they take this class, where they then apply those lessons to programming them for specific tasks. Many of his students already have jobs, and their companies pay for their education so they can diversify what they do. Students from this program can find careers in all kinds of industries in the Twin Cities, certainly in the northwest suburbs, which is why Hennepin Tech is starting this program at its Brooklyn Park campus.
We already partner with a lot of the companies on the north side of the cities, north of 694. And so their problem is they can't take current workers or operators and send them into training because it takes too much out of their schedule.
So soon, more students in the Twin Cities, like Ali and his classmates, will have an opportunity to shape the technology of the future. In Eden Prairie, Rusty Ray, CCX News.
The classes in Brooklyn Park start in August. In 2026, the University of Minnesota will play host to the Special Olympics USA Games. As Delane Cleveland reports, local athletes will not only participate in the games, some even help play a role in designing the official logo.
Anticipation is a significant part of life, and recently at the Mall of America,
we are going to be hosting the Special Olympics U.S. Games right here in Minneapolis.
Hundreds of athletes and curious onlookers packed the rotunda to build hype for an event that won't happen for another 3 years.
There's a lot of us that come out. It's amazing.
Tasha Faye is a multi-sport athlete who plans to participate in the 2026 Special Olympics USA Games when they come to Minneapolis.
Big time.
And she's no stranger to the CCX airwaves. We first met Tasha 10 years ago when she played adapted sports at Osseo Senior High. Last Wednesday, she was part of the celebration to unveil the official logo of the 2026 Games.
And we're really excited because the logo was created with significant input from an over 30-member Special Olympics Minnesota Athlete Input Council.
Tasha is one of the 30 athletes who provided input on the final design. It's a logo organizers call the Circle of Inclusion.
I also think the logo is pretty unique because not many other ones have athlete input. A lot of them are just by whatever designs people send in. So that's pretty cool, and just that they really wanted to know what we thought.
Organizers say the logo represents inclusivity, togetherness, and the essence of Minnesota. Meanwhile, Tasha plans to be ready to compete at the highest level in 2026 and make these hometown fans proud.
We get to represent Minnesota with people who have intellectual disabilities and say, hey, hi, we're here, we're ready to fight.
Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
At North Hennepin Community College on Monday, a celebration of a growing form of martial arts. The Brooklyn Park College celebrated the 15th anniversary of its Aikido program on Monday. Aikido is a modern Japanese martial art focusing on self-defense. Instructor Mark Larson says it can appeal to anyone, no matter a person's size or strength. For some students, the program is literally family.
We've had father-daughter, father-son, brothers, sisters, even a couple that went on and started a life together. So I think the most important thing through the program is the human relationships made.
Any student can take Aikido as an official college course at North Hennepin. We'll leave you with a special student and guest performance.
Many of the state's premier track and field athletes, regardless of school size, went head-to-head at the Hamline Elite Meet. Jay Wilcox has highlights of a pretty strong showing for athletes from the northwest suburbs.
Hamline University, the site for the Hamline Elite Meet. Starting with the boys' triple jump, Avery Badlaw of Hopkins goes 45 2 3/4 here and wins with a best of 45 5 3/4. To the track in the boys' 100. Champlain Park's Rich Lutudi in the blue CP jersey was state champ in Class 3A last year, but Minnetonka's Tobias Williams wins it. Tudi places third. In the girls' 100, the start of a big night for Jordyn Borsch of Maple Grove as she wins in a time of 12:19. She's defending 3A champ in the 100. To the girls' 1,600 meters, and two local runners battle for the top spot. Sydney Drevlo of Hopkins pulls out the win with Tegan Anderson of Wayzata in yellow placing third behind Isabel Schmitz of Hutchinson. The boys 4x100 relay defending state champion Champlain Park with anchor Emmett Tutt wins in a time of 42:67. In the girls 400, Borsch, state champ last season, rolls to the win. Her time is 55:19. And Borsch completes the triple in the sprint events, adding the 200-meter title to her great night. Her time is 24:92. The boys 3,200, Brex Alden Keller in yellow led entering the final lap and finishes third behind Robert Matura of Roseville and Sam Scott of Minneapolis Southwest. Here's what Borsch said about her big night.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I just wanted to go out here, try my best, and I knew that was going to be a fun day. Running against all these people, I knew I was going to run good time, so it felt good.
Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
The annual Preview Boys Golf Tournament brings together many of the metro area's best boys teams for a 36-hole event. After a rainy start on Friday, conditions were dry, though still less than ideal for round 2 on Saturday.
The wind was out Saturday at Edinburgh, USA for the conclusion of the Preview. A handful of local teams in the event, including Benilde St. Margaret's. This is BSM's Henry Trent. He shoots his second round 77, a tie for 27th place. The Red Knights finish in a tie for 9th out of 18 teams. Totino Grace was in the mix for the team title and led after day 1. Andrew Ramos recorded the Eagles' low score with rounds of 71 and 75 to tie for 5th. Totino's Peyton Savageau putting for birdie on the par 5 first hole, and he drops it in. He finishes the tournament in a tie for 13th place. The Eagles as a team finished second. They finished second to top-ranked Maple Grove. Blake Forrest of the Crimson on the back 9 here. He shoots a 75 on day 2 and ties for 17th place. In fact, the top 4 Crimson golfers all are in the top 17. Jack Schrader with a nice chip on the first hole, gets it close. He would make birdie from there. He finishes the tournament in a tie for 13th place. Maple Grove's Kagan Kohler here teeing off on Edinburgh's first hole. Shoots a great second round, 1 under par 71 to place 7th and help push Maple Grove to the top. The Crimson came into day 2 in 3rd place. Ryan Stendahl with a good chip on hole 2 here. He would knock that one in from inches away to make par. Later, Stendahl rolls in a birdie putt on the 8th hole. The junior with matching rounds of 72 to finish at even par and in a tie for 2nd. As Maple Grove shoots .295 as a team on the 2nd day, the Crimson win the preview tournament by 7 shots over runner-up Totino Grace.
And finally, congratulations go out to former Maple Grove football standout Evan Hull. The running back who starred in college for Northwestern was chosen in the 5th round of the NFL draft Saturday by the Indianapolis Colts. That's all for sports. More CCX News after this.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.